traveled along Ireland's east coast with the Irish Sea, up to the village of Avoca. Here we visited the Avoca Knitting Mills. Avoca Handweavers is a clothing manufacturing business just a few miles south of Dublin. Sited in Avoca, County Wicklow, it is the oldest working woolen mill in Ireland. It is also Ireland's oldest surviving business. The story of Avoca Handweavers begins way back in 1723, when travel was very difficult from the village of Avoca in its isolated valley on Ireland's east coast. A barter system prevailed, and the mill was at the heart of a tiny rural community, grinding corn for bread and spinning and weaving wool from local sheep for clothing and blankets. Making the most of its resources, the mill was built on the banks of the fast-flowing river Avoca, from which it drew its power with a water wheel. In 1760, a new loom, which greatly speeded up the weaving process, came to the valley. The fly shuttle loom, on which the shuttle flies on tiny wheels, seemed literally to fly across the room, and it could weave up to 20 meters of cloth a day. This caused riots by workers terrified of unemployment, culminating in loom burnings in some mills. The fly shuttle looms, some of which are still used today by Avoca handweavers, remain the fastest method of hand weaving available. In the 1920s, three sisters, the Winds, inherited the mill, which had become run down. They injected new life into the enterprise, introducing color from natural dyes. Soon they were selling their famous Avoca handweavers tweeds all over the world, including baby blankets for the children of Queen Elizabeth II. In 1974, the mill was sold to Donald Pratt, who began exporting hand-woven rugs and throws, first to the UK and then beyond. Now by two generations of the Pratt family, Avoca Mills continues to develop. After our stop at the Avoca Knitting Mills, we traveled a little further down the road to Glendalough. Glendalough, or Glen of the Two Lakes, is one of the most important monastic sites in Ireland. It's also known as the City of the Seven Churches. 14 centuries have passed since the death of its founder, St. Kevin, when the valley was part of Ireland's golden age. Before the arrival of St. Kevin, this valley would have been desolate and remote. It must have been ideal for St. Kevin as a retreat and an area to be away from it all. Kevin died in 617 AD at the age of 120 years, and his name and life's work forever entwined with the ruins and the Glendalough Valley. The recorded history of the wooded valley dates from the 6th century, the dawn of Christianity in Ireland. For 500 years it was one of Ireland's great ecclesiastical foundations and schools of learning. The establishment was attacked, burned, and plundered by the Danes, who were based in the stronghold of Dublin, a short distance away, making this an easy target. Glendalough, despite extensive fire damage in 1163, prospered until the early 13th century. In 1163, Lawrence O'Toole, abbot of Glendalough, who later became Ireland's first canonized saint, was appointed Archbishop of Dublin. The arrival of the Normans in Ireland sealed the fate of Glendalough, as in early 1214 the monastery was destroyed by invaders and the Diocese of Glendalough was united with the See of Dublin. After that, Glendalough declined as a monastic establishment and gradually it became deserted. After our stop at St. Kevin's Monastery in Glendalough, it was just a short jaunt down the road to Dublin, Ireland's largest and capital city. Once we arrived in Dublin, we had enough time to relax at the hotel, clean up a bit, and go out for an evening on the town at an Irish cabaret. there we had a night of Irish song and dance.
The beautiful was Brady in a private house in Kent. Along with them came back to Mrs. Cat. Little Mickey Mulligan was up to do the floor. Rose Suzanne and Margaret were rapid to the flower by the women and the pride of Pexelbourne. With the twins on the flute and the twiddle on the fiddle, hopping in the rain like a parrot on the willow. Up down, hands around, across the wall, and bring the gaiety until the flute is called.
Whistling gypsy came over the hill, down through the valley so shady. He whistled and sang till the greenwoods rang, and he won the heart of a lady. Oh, audie-doo, da day, audie-doo, day. He whistled and sang till the greenwoods rang, and he won the heart of a lady. She left her father's castle gate, she left her own true lover, she left her servants and her estate to follow the gypsy rover. Oh, audie-doo, da day, audie-doo, day. He whistled and sang till the greenwoods rang, and he won the heart of a lady. Her father saddled up his fastest steed and roamed the valleys all over. He sought his daughter at great speed, and a whistling gypsy rover. Oh, audie-doo, da day, audie-doo, day. He whistled and sang till the greenwoods rang, and he won the heart of a lady.